Hey traders, TG Watkins here. Today I'm going to show you a couple tricks and tips that I use for the Thinkorswim scanner in order to make it better and a little bit easier for you to use. I get a lot of questions about the scanner and what kind of tools I use, so I'm going to show you about the Moxy Indicator scanner that I use. And when we think about this, what we're trying to do is actually bring ideas to us in a timely manner, because that's the whole point of a scanner. But in using Thinkorswim, a lot of times people think of just using the scanner mechanism right here, and they have to go back each time and actually hit the scan button each time they want to get a refresh. But did you know you can actually take this and turn the scan mechanism, any scan that you create, you can actually turn it into an active watch list. So that's what I want to show you guys today, and then also how these things work using the Moxy Indicator. So first, let's kind of dive in here. If you look at just the scan portion of Thinkorswim, this is your typical scan thing. I have it on the Moxy price trigger long hourly. So basically what it is scanning for is anytime the hourly Moxy price trigger fires. That's basically telling me that the Moxy indicator has crossed positively, and that's a noteworthy event. You can also add different features, like you can have minimum, maximum price, minimum, maximum volume, moving averages, anything else you want. I'm just going to do a basic one that kind of gets us into a certain dollar range and over 500,000 shares. So if we hit scan, you'll see that this is what we get. We get everything populating up here. So there's a very little trick that I don't think a lot of people know about, and we can actually turn that into an active watch list. And so what you do over here is on the far right hand side, you can kind of see these three lines that are kind of a buttons that says show action menu. You click on that and it says save as watch list. That is the key. So you can click on this, save as watch list, you create a name for it. I've already done this. So we're going to say that we saved it. And then you come over here on the left-hand side, and this is where our watch lists are. And normally you think about a watch list of like, oh, I'm just going to build a watch list. I'm going to type in all my tickers, and then that's the watch list. But in Thinkorswim, and other platforms might be similar, there are probably other ways to do this, you can come over here and you click here to get your watch list. And since I created the scan as a watch list, if you come over here and you can see right here, it's down here, the Moxy price trigger long hourly. So I have that clicked, and you see how they have these kind of target arrow things, whatever, the circles. That means that it's a watch list, and it's an active scan as a watch list. So I've already clicked on that, and you can see here that this watch list is the same as this scan. And the great thing about this is once you've created it and then you click on it so that it runs here, it will auto-populate throughout the day. So anytime your scan condition is met, it will automatically go into this watch list, which is awesome, because then you can just watch this thing grow and populate as the day goes on, and it brings these ideas to you. Now, there are a couple little extra things that you can do in through here. And if we come over, I think it's in settings in through here, yeah. So you click on this and you can come down here, it says alert when scan results change. Now, I personally, I've tried this before. I just have it silent because honestly, depending on your scan results, this thing could be dinging all day long. But what you can see is you look here at event, and you can see here that you want it to create a ding or a buzz or a noise or anything that when a symbol is added, or a symbol is removed, or a symbol is added or removed. So again, kind of sounds interesting because you're like, okay, if you have it, you'd love to know when a new ticker shows up on your watch list as a scan, and you're like, that'd be great. But really, honestly, throughout the day, it's just going to be pinging left and right. So maybe just kind of go back and check on it. Again, if you like that, there are options to do this for you. And you can come down here and you can even have it notify you, different sounds. You can have it text you. You can do anything you want. And even come down here, other specific things like this. You can have it expire at certain times. So there are a lot of optionality that you can do in through here. And so that's what I have here. But I'm going to say cancel on that one because I don't want to mess with it. And of course, you can have this thing change all your various organizing settings and all that kind of stuff. So let's take a look and see what this actually looks like. So what I'm going to do is come down here and we're going to be looking at the daily and hourly. So let's just say the first one that came up in alphabetical order is B, C, E. Let's take a look at this and see what it looks like. Now remember, I am scanning for an hourly Moxy price trigger, which is basically this green arrow. that is when the Moxy indicator crosses over 0. A red Moxy indicator, or a price trigger to the downside, is when it's red, and that means it's crossing below. Maybe a better one would be right here when it's crossing below 0. Now again, I have these scans. I can scan for them bullishly, or I can scan for them bearishly. I can scan for them on the hourly chart, daily chart, weekly chart, and I can take all of these scans and put them into the watch list so that they all have a auto-populated watch list. And so if you're looking through here, BCE, whatever ticker this is, there's the Moxy price trigger. And so that's telling me that most likely in this situation, momentum is starting to go positive, just like here. And the fact that it's pulling back into the hourly 50 is something I would certainly want to be watching for, because you can see here is the Moxy price trigger, and here was the pullback into support. And you can see there was a nice big move there, just like this might have a move to the upside as well. Let's take another one, see if CZR. I think this is Caesars. So, casino hotel. Okay, well, what do we have? Well, we have a fresh Moxy price trigger on the hourly chart. That is telling me that energy and momentum are now going positive on that time frame, which again, you can see back here, when you get the Moxy price trigger and then price follows the moving average, there is a move. So this might be something that you want to be paying attention to, and that is how it is going to bring something to your attention. Now let's go back here and we'll take another look at some other ways to do this. So we come over here and we figure out, I have a bunch of scans, so that's just what I do. And let's look for a trampoline move. So we come over here and we'll be looking for an hourly. Hourly chart's a little bit quicker, a little bit faster. So let's try an hourly trampoline scan. You can see it takes a second to load for the day. But again, if you just have this up, it'll run and populate for you. So let's see, let's do this sort by volume, and we'll have some of the bigger names come up front. Oh, BMNR, yeah, we got Irene. Okay, let's take a look at see what Irene looks like. So now the Moxy trampoline scan is when price is below the hourly 50, but the Moxy indicator is above 0. And you can see that condition is now existing. In fact, that's probably why, if you looked at that list that I just populated, there are a lot of them. And that's because right now in the market, we're starting to get a little bit of a pullback. I believe it's going to be a bullish pullback. But what you can see is that price is now below the hourly 50, but the Moxy indicator is above 0. What this tells me, and this is why I call it a trampoline move, is that most likely, and we're going to have to give it some time to confirm, but most likely this is going to end up being a buyable dip. Now, again, I can't say that it's ready right now. We don't know how far it's going to dip, but when price goes below the 50 and the Moxy indicator is above 0, that's like trying to take a beach ball and trying to push it underwater. And then once you release it, it shoots right back up. And so what we want to see is give it some time, come down, and then we want to see this thing shoot back up. So this is where, for the trampoline scans, you might want to start building a list. Like once this shows up, you're like, oh, okay, maybe I want to watch for this, because maybe this is going to give me a good pullback dip buy that's bullish, and then I'll look for that. And once again, since I was talking to you guys about the Moxy price triggers, for Irene, you can see right here, if you were scanning or had your watch list automatically populate for you, you would have seen right here that Irene showed up on a Moxy price trigger on the hourly chart, and look at that. That was a pretty good move for you. And so now these things are starting to show up, because now we're starting to see some dips, some pullbacks. And so this is how we can start using the watch list, the Moxy indicators, the scanners, and actually have Thinkorswim help us so that we don't have to go back and hit the scan button every single time or once an hour to have this thing populate. Because as I said before, this scan over here does not auto populate. You have to hit scan every single time. But if you turn it into a watch list, it will automatically populate. And you can see we're getting a lot of these hourly Moxy price triggers, again, because right now the market's just kind of pulling back, and we're seeing a lot of names starting to get underneath their hourly 50s. However, but the Moxy indicator is above 0. Let me kind of see if there's one more that we can look at. I might even know the name. Oh, well, let's see, Figure, and see FIGR. We'll see if that one's even, not really reasonable, not a very good. Well, what I can show you is, remember, the condition is when price is below the hourly 50, but the Moxy indicator is above 0. So let me go back and show you actually some pretty good moves, because you're saying, okay, what is it that I'm scanning for? And if you look in this particular movement, you can see here, see how the Moxy indicator is above 0, and see how price is below the hourly 50? That's a dip buy. Or how about here? Again, the Moxy indicator is above 0, but price is below the hourly 50. That's a dip buy. And once again, here's another one where price dipped below the hourly 50, but the Moxy indicator was above zero. That's a dip buy. So this is where trampoline moves and trampoline scans are really, really handy. If you have a bullish move, a bullish trend, and you're looking for dip buys to come in and buy, like if you guys are an options trader, especially, you want to be finding those dips, this would be a perfect scan and perfect addition to your watch list in order to figure out when you can start finding some viable dips. Because again, trampoline move. So if you guys like this, if you like what the Moxy indicator is and you don't have it yet, remember you come over to simplertrading.com/Moxy. That's where you can find more information about me. And then if you guys want to actually join the trading room, you can come in. There's a $7 trial for 30 days. And that's where you can find more information about what I do, the trades that we actually take. I'm in the room all day, and I'm on the mic at least once, 1 hour per day, sometimes two. And I just like to get on there and talk with everybody. I'm always teaching, always showing you guys. So if you want to come in here and kind of step up your trading, this is a great place to do it. So I'd love to see you guys in there. Remember, if you have any questions, just reach out to me. You can see the trial and figure out that I'm a real person and we're in here taking real trades. So again, I hope that was insightful and everything else for you. And other than that, I'll see you guys at the next one. Take care.